and waste no more time. Oh, alright, we are going to see Athena defending first, which means they get to ban first. And let's see what they are going to go with. Now on the attack, often we see Thatcher banned here. Let's see if we are going to get a Thatcher ban here on this map by these guys. No, we are going to get an IQ ban, so that's a bit of a nerf to some Den plays IQ a fair bit. So that could be a hit to Den. Let's make a note. Oh, IQ. Let's see who we're going to get banned from the King's Creed side. They're going to ban Thatcher. So, yep, there's that Thatcher ban. Very common. For some reason, I cannot change. Interesting. Can I change it here? I'm not being allowed to change my my bans. Alright, looks like I won't be setting up bans. Alright, we get a Jaeger ban coming out. That's a classic Den ban from the man himself. And then we get a Vigil ban. Okay, so Den plays a lot of Vigil. Looks like we're getting some Den bans here. This could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Alright, I'm not going to be able to put bans up because for some reason I'm not able to change my bans. That's frustrating. That is very frustrating. Damn you. Right, I'm going to stop clicking buttons in case it breaks anything. Archives and Tellers is going to be the first site to get played here. And that's possibly going to be a bit of a surprise to the King's Creed. Let's see if we can make this work. Alright. Hey, R6 Solo, Phantom, Mr. Pyrolysis, Rarity, welcome to you too. Thank you everyone for joining the stream. Apologies for missing a load of people. Just been focusing on getting the game set up, and we are now going. We are going to see a 6-pick from Valley, who is going to go from Bandit onto Pulse. And I'm just going to make myself comfortable, got my controller set up correctly, and let's get things underway. Now, I don't think, like I say, I think this site is going to be a surprise for King's Creed, because typically teams will go to the garage first, followed by console, and then archives and tellers, or lobby and press as a last resort. But here we haven't been played the first time. So this is a bit of an attempt, I would say, to throw a curveball the way of the King's Creed and see what they've really got. So we have a setup here with reinforcement in the middle. We don't have, well, we have that hatch open. That could be good for Kickswell's playing Oryx, so that could be useful there. We've got standard double reinforcements, reinforcements on all of these hatches except that one open hatch. And some setup upstairs as well. So it looks like we'll have an upstairs roam coming out from the boys of Athena with hatches open here for plenty of rotations for Oryx. It looks like who's going to play upstairs. Or just all around the place. Den is going to spawn with his teammates over here on admin side and start to make his way up there, which is pretty standard. You make your way up here, take control of this hatch, and then make your way into site and plant somewhere around here. But we've got a typical hole here. You can't plant on this desk anymore. That now collapses when you try to plant on it. So let's see how the boys of the King's Creed are going to try and attack this one, as Den is making his way to the front door of lobby, and he is just pushing his way in. And he manages to take down Nursink. That is huge. Nursink just not expecting that. Pretty much the top fragger for Athena taken out of play here. Cheetah Den making his way upstairs as Kickswell gets taken down by Typhloozon. Well, this isn't working out the way Athena would have expected, I don't think, as Davin goes down as well. King's Creed are just making their way in, just shooting people, and that is how they're succeeding. So the success of this game, or this match rather, is going to rely on Nekwa and Valley playing down below for denial. We are going to get the air jabs go down, as Manny is going to try to make his way into plant. You can't get through that window. He is now in. Nekwa's coming up to the top of Spiral. Candela's are going down. He's going to try and plant. Oh, he's going to plant up here on the little thing. Okay, C4 goes out. But Valley gets downed, leaving Nekwa all on his own. He manages to take down one. But we've got a player up on top of Spiral who's going to push Nekwa back, and that plant is successful. This is not going well right now. Wow. That is a dominating success for the King's Creed. Coming out to fight here tonight. Well, you can't take that away from King's Creed. They got in. They just took control and took that round. I'm going to pause for a moment. Looks like we are having a rehost. Yes, we are having a rehost. We've only just started and already we have a rehost coming up. Alright, bear with me. Let's go back for the King's Creed. An interesting result. Lobby tellers, or sorry, archive tellers is a bit of an offsite. So it's an interesting one to play as the first site, and it's good to have a bit of a, you know, try and surprise the enemy a little bit. I would guess that Athena probably weren't pinning their hopes on being successful on that one. I mean, they would have wanted to be successful and they would have thought they could be, but I would imagine they're not going to take that as big as a loss as they would have done if it was Cafeteria and Garage, for example, which is a bit more of a considered guaranteed win for the defensive side. And while we talk about that for the defensive side, let's take a look at some stats for this map. As we see, six picking Kali and going on to Blackbeard. So possible assumptions here that Athena are going to be upstairs, but they're not. They're going to be on the first floor. Who's that taking their time to load in? It's NerdSync. Okay, NerdSync with internet issues tonight, possibly. So let's take a look at some stats here for the site that they are going to go to, which is going to be Cafeteria and Garage. So as we make our way downstairs to have a look at what's going on, we can see that 46% of the times this site has been played, it has been won by the attacking team, and 54% of the time it's been played, it has been won by the defenders. So quite a well-balanced site, this one. Quite a well-balanced site. Let's see how it will play out this time round, if this is going to continue to be slightly more defender favoured or not. At this point, it could go anybody's way. Sixer is droning out. He knows that Davin has been up here reinforcing this hatch. We're going to have Kixwa going upstairs, sticking with that Oryx. Opening up hatches, getting ready to maneuver around the map as he needs to. Now, this is a very vertical map. Decent horizontal space, but also very good vertical space, and several different ways up. A staircase on each end of the map and one in the middle allows you complete access anywhere you like, and also hatches quite well spread about the place. Will allow Oryx to be a very good player here. Now, Den is going to open up this window into press, open fire, and that wall is going to get opened up already. That is panel 3 open, and Clazo's now going to open up panel 1 and most of panel 2 to give them complete control into the site. And I think that's just been allowed to happen. There is no hard denial on that wall, so that has been allowed. It's just there to use utility. That's why they reinforced it. Forces that utility rather than little holes being made up here and there. As Kickstar takes a load of damage, he is upstairs in console. He's going to back out as he runs right into Sledge. And Cheetah Den doing absolute work for his team here today. I believe he got a 4K in that first round. That's his 5th kill so far. So Den really padding up those stats with Sixer, just peeking everything he can do through that car, trying to find the picks. Manny on drones knows where Nomad is, because Nomad is his teammate anyway. Nomad's going to be sitting here watching these flanks from up above as Cheetah Den's going to start opening up above the site. Players are going to take a little bit of damage as Davin Atkins has his own drone here and he sees exactly where Nomad is. And Nomad isn't aware that that drone is watching. Nekwa peeking the breach. Nekwa manages to take down Clazo as he moves into sight. Valley gets one onto Manny, and that leaves us in a 3v4 now. As Cheetah Den is coming down spiral stairs, he sees the player in security, opens fire, tries to wallbang, doesn't get the pick. He's going to move along very closely and just hold this. But Nekwa Instinct is down at the other staircase, ready to get that refrag. but it's not needed because it's just a straight up frag as Sixer takes down Valley, leaving us now in a 2v3. Sixer very low on health. Typhlosion very low on health, coming down yellow stairs. That shield in front of Sixer's face has been broken. He has no spares, and Nekwa is going to take advantage of that to get the pick. Typhlosion manages to get that refrag though, just as he goes past the yellow stairs. He's going to drop to pick up Diffuser and start to make his way into sight. Pre-firing everything he possibly can, but Nerdsync is just there waiting, gets the headshot, and that is the round. A very confident round going to Athena. So a very strong start for the King's Creed and a very strong answer back from Athena. And this is going to set the pace for the rest of the game, I feel. Rather than go upstairs to console and meeting, we are going to see Athena head to lobby and press. A lot of players or teams in this league have said that they don't like playing console and meeting too much because it's just not easy to defend. It's just too attacker-sided. So a lot of teams have been avoiding it in this season, though we do have stats on it, which we'll look at in a minute. We're going to see the exact same lineup get played. By Athena here. Different mix-up of operators coming out. Sorry, the same lineup coming out from the King's Creed, but a bit of a mix-up from Athena. As we are going to get the intel of the Valkyrie cams. Valley IG straight away putting down his castle barricade here at the bottom of the lobby. Probably put one upstairs as well once he gets up there. Key thing here will be to defend from above. So there will be castle barricades all over the place, stopping players from maneuvering easily between these two floors. Not sure where that third castle barricade is going to go. Could be anyone's guess. We're going to get a standard rotate here. Possibly a reinforcement there as well. That's that final castle barricade going up. Rotate onto yellow stairs with the standard reinforcement. Standard reinforcement over here on the admin single wall. And then a double reinforcement probably going up here on long desk. Now we can see that we have one player spawning over at the front of the building. We have Cheetah Den spawning on his own. And 3 other players spawning over here on the other side as well. So it looks like we are going to get possibly a lobby take here. As we see Clazo moving up to the front of the building with the diffuser in hand. So he is going to be responsible for planting in lobby. Now air jabs are going to go down to make sure that no one can run out onto the guys of TKC as they rappel up to this console window, and Cheetah Den takes down Valley. And Cheetah Den just is not missing tonight as Clazo gets one of his own. That's Nekwa Instinct taken down. TKC doing very, very well here tonight. They are absolutely fragging out like mad. We're going to get a player rappelling up to the anti-chamber window, but Davin Atkins manages to take him down. But he's very quickly refragged from outside that window by Sixer, leaving Kix and Nerdsync all on their own. In a little 2v4. Attackers recover the bomb diffuser. C4's going to go out. It's not going to find the target. Typhlosion is on that window, so it's a good estimated toss, but it's not going to pay off as the plant is going down, but it stops. Plant, I'm guessing, is downstairs in lobby. No, it is actually in press, and that's being covered from the windows by Cheetah Den. Manny is on anti-chamber windows. Sixer is in sight. Got Typhlosion with the air jabs for jump outs. It's going to be a tough retake here as Kix gets one, but Nursing gets taken down by the other. Kix is going to fake it with an impact grenade to the side of the bathroom. And that's 2 sites now where the King's Creed have looked very, very dominating. Very dominating. And Athena just struggling to find the answer for it right now. Nope. Put that in the wrong place. That goes there. There we go. Alright. Archives and Tellers, the site that was first played by Athena. They're deciding to not go to that top floor at all. I guess they're saving that for when they really need to. Sixer is going to 6-pick Buck and bring out Ying. Now Sixer is an emergency sub and is covering for another player. So this is going to be unexpected by Athena. And it's unlikely that Sixer has actually worked with TKC on their strats for this map. So while they're being effective on attack, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out on defense if Sixer isn't fully up to speed with how the King's Creed play when it comes to defending. Valley is going to do the same thing, reinforce all of the hatches. That's 3 done. Davin's going to get this other one. I guess Davin got this one as well. Holes getting opened up. Planting on here is the play, it seems, for the King's Creed. Let's remind ourselves of the stats for this site. We looked before at Cafeteria and Garage. We didn't look at this one. If we look at Archives and Tellers, we can see this is 80% attacker favored. So it is brave of Athena to go here, but I guess they feel that the strats are there to be able to deny any plant that goes down. But they need to make sure they don't lose the bodies early like they did before. The problem with the last time on this site was that the bodies just got lost far too early. Den just came in, clicking heads. And that is what worked against Athena on this site. Let's see if they will be able to deny that this time. Cheetah Den's going to play a little bit differently. He's going to drone up White Stairs. He knows Mozzie's there, but his drone is going to get lost to the pest. There is a second drone moving around here in copy, as Manny is going to watch long desk. We still have 1 player up here, 2 players up here. We've got Davin and Kicks. They'll be ready to hold back the players and then drop back down towards site when needed. Those proximity sensors are going to give the intel needed as Cheetah Den starts to push through. Davin is going to drop the hatch. Kicks making his way down the stairs with NerdSync halfway down those stairs towards the bottom floor in spiral. And Davin and Kicks now push back down to floor number 1 with Cheetah Den making holes up above. Typhlosion is the only player from the King's Creed currently on the first floor, and he's going to start making his way through. He's going to put an air jab up. That's going to stop NerdSync from coming out. It's going to stop him from moving out of the doorway, but he could still peek out and get a pick here if he's patient. There's Typhlosion. If NerdSync just popped up right now, we'd be able to see the back of him, but he's not going to do it. He's just going to keep watching downstairs. Free kill gone, and Necro Instinct takes down Clazo. Does get refragged though by Sixer, who is here running into sight, picking up Diffuser and getting ready to make a plant. Cheetah Den is there with him. Just dropping utility. I think he's trying to actually get those down below, but is it going to work? Is Valley going to spot it? C4 does get ripped. There it is. And he gets it. He doesn't get the kill, but he does get the down. And that is Diffuser denied. So he's going to know there's 2 more there. Diffuser, second Diffuser goes up. That's NerdSync taking out Sixer. But Cheetah Den is planting on the desk. Kicks goes down. That plant is going to be successful as Typhlosion is holding yellow stairs. 3v3 now. And we have a heavy retake situation here. NerdSync knows that there is an air jab there. Valley's not going to be able to do much about it either. Davin gets taken down from Visa. And players here are watching that yellow stair rotate. Manny from up above. This looks like an impossible retake for Athena. Looks like we're going to see them go 3-1 down at the end of the first 4 rounds. NerdSync gets the double. 2 left. Cheetah Den goes down. Just Typhlosion on left, who's not going to be able to do anything to stop this. 1 player needs to go for that defuse. Oh no, he's just too late. Valley's not going to be able to get it. And the round does go to the King's Creed. They managed to do the work they needed to, but time was against them, and King's Creed was successful. 6 has not played since the last time with the team in this league. Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, so 3-1 down. This is not good right now for Athena. This is considered a defending-sided map most of the time, but stats from this league show it's kind of 50-50. Hey, my unknown user, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Athena will want to be playing for a 3-3 here. They're not going to want to go down 4-2 or even 5-1 at the end of this first half. No way. That's not going to be good for them. And motivation will be dropping with every round that they lose.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Now, when you look at the scoreboard, it's not like there's actually even loads of kills that have been happening in the last 3 rounds. Most of Athena have managed to stay alive. It's just been won based on time and plants. So, very good clearing and objective play coming out here from the King's Creed. Single reinforcement going up in the middle. Triple reinforcement again with no hard denial.
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Got Kicks upstairs again, doing a top floor hold, playing as Oryx, looking to get those late flanks. Let's see how this is going to get approached by the King's Creed this time, as we get 4 players spawning at the front of the building yet again. That press room window is going to get opened up, and this is going to be the source of the attack. They'll be looking to open up some holes here to deny any diffuser disables, as Clazo does get that panel 3 open. Valley has a cam there. He's going to be able to watch it and see what happens. Panel 1 and 2 is now going to get busted wide open as well. Oh no, just panel 1. Panel 2 is still pretty much intact, as Kicks is going to feel the pressure upstairs. Checking that skylight just to make sure. Cheetah Den playing on console window. Kicks is going to back out. We hear a C4 get ripped, but it's not going to do any damage to anyone, as Typhlosion is going to play on this bathroom window and make his way in there. Gunshots go out from Clazo as well. And Kicks is the only man upstairs right now for Athena, just playing on yellow stairs, just wasting time. And he's done well at wasting time so far. Most of the players of King's Creed have got nowhere near sight yet, with Cheetah Den just opening up holes to try and move the default anchors out of position. Kicks making his way down yellow just to try and stop this destruction coming out from Den. Den doesn't know he's here. Den has no protection. It's just Den and a hammer. So this could be a big play for Kicks. Den has already backed out into antechamber. Kicks is going to very carefully move around. And there it is. That's the kill. Well played to Kicks for sneaking up on Cheetah Den there. That is a lot of destruction already done though. And that could be the damage done by TKC that they needed. Necro Instinct watching the long angle here as Nomad is in lobby. Necro's going to see him. He's going to take some shots. Not going to hit enough of them. And he's going to back out as Typhlosion returns fire. And then Legion is going to back out, dropping a goo mine to deny that push behind him. Sixer gets into a gunfight upstairs on the first floor, with Clazo trying to push his way into sight, just peeking all the possible angles that he could get shot from, as Sixer comes down to support him from yellow stairs. 45 seconds remaining, still in a 4v5, as Nekwa spots the bean of Clazo and just takes it right off. 3v5 now, as Kicks makes his way down Spiral. Typhlosion gonna drop down to make his way to the breach, but he can't get that vault. Manny playing up above, drops the stun grenade. Here's the air jab go off, tries to capitalize on it, whilst Sixer taking down Nerdsync. Manny gets another onto Kicks, and that leaves us in a 3v3. But advantage has to go to Athena here with 15 seconds remaining, and a lot of health still on the board, as Typhlosion is in and planting. Is this known? It's not known. Valley is on it, but it's too late. Davin Atkins takes down Sixer. It is a 3v2 post-plant as Davin gets killed. Up above, Typhlosion is the last man standing, and he is outside. Sorry, Davin Atkins didn't get killed. He got the kill. This is going to be a tough one. Air jab is going to go down from Typhlosion. He has no choice but to just try and peek everything, but Valley's going to go for that defuse, while Davin Atkins is going to run out to distract Typhlosion. Necro Instinct is there waiting and ready. Gets the pick. And it looks like Cafeteria and Garage right now is the only site that Athena are actually capable of defending against the King's Creed. This is an interesting one. Finally, we are going to see the King's Athena heading up to console and meeting. Attacker-sided map for Consulate. Nah. Maybe I'm thinking Kafe. Oh, I don't know. Certainly the stats for some of the sites on this league have proven to be attacker favored, that's for sure. Let's remind ourselves. What is the league stats saying? Consulate overall, 53%. So yeah, slightly attacker favored, certainly in the league.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
2 sites though considered more defender favored, which is Lobby and Press and Cafe and Garage. Which ironically, Cafeteria and Garage, the one that has been won by the defense. Lobby and Press, not so much. But Console and Meeting, the last site to get played by Athena in this first half. Now if we get to overtime, they'll get a second crack at it. If this is considered truly an attacker-sided map, then at the moment, Athena are doing well.
10 seconds left before insertion. UC activated. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers' objective is to
Alrighty, so standard reinforcements. Rotate. Windows getting open so that rappels can be heard. Standard to open the glass up so that you can hear the rappels. Valkyrie cam is going to go out. That's going to land... Oh, I can't zoom over to it there. Never mind. That's as close as I can get. Necro Instinct with the spawn peak. We didn't see it, but we heard it. So let's give him the good old... Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Give them a chance, Necro. Give them a chance. Another one rappelling up. Now, we have seen Necro Instinct get an ace playing from this very position on this map previously.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Will he be able to do it again? Does lightning strike twice? That's the question. Manny just sitting on this window. Manny is a huge Blackbeard player. If Blackbeard is on the board, the chances are Manny is going to play it. He does love Blackbeard. C4 does get ripped, but doesn't get tossed out, I don't think. Air jab's going to go down onto the balcony to deny a jump out. But it doesn't go to just far enough for that magnet to catch it. Where did it go to? I can't see it. I can hear it, but can't see it. Oh, okay, it's here for lobby run out. Okay, fine. It's not for the balcony, it's for the lobby. Makes sense. Valley sitting here on cams can see the player rappelling up there, giving good pings, yellow pings, so as not to give away that cam. And Valley's going to go for a little upside down peek here. He sees the legs, he shoots, and he takes him down. That is Manny dropped. And another quick kill as well for Nekwa, leaving Typhon Ozon all on his own in a 1v5 situation, and we are definitely going to get a 3-3 here. No disrespect to Typhon Ozon, but Diffuser down. 1v5, 1 minute 15 seconds left. Not impossible, but damn near improbable for him to win this. He needs to ace it really to win. I feel like he'd be jinxing Athena if I wrote down it was an Athena win already. So I'm just going to leave it and wait patiently. Alright, 1v5. Typhon Ozon, pre-firing stuff. Biding time. Waiting. Not quite sure what to do. And Athena here would be silly to throw bodies at him. They just need to hunker down and wait. They should have intel. Are they looking at camps? Oh no, there's not enough room to put the other T. Kixwa gives a little shake. Nerdsync finishes it off. Finishes off the round with a C4. There we go. Well played to Nerdsync. And that is a 3-3 at the end of the first half. So Athena not looking overly strong on 2 sites, but on another 2, brought it back very, very well. And I managed to make it 3-3. So that is not a terrible split. Whether this map is attacker or defended sided, it doesn't really matter when you're at a 3-3 split. The only thing that matters is who's going to defend better in this half and who's going to attack better. That's the question. I still can't do my bans. This is really annoying. And I don't know why. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. No, just won't work. Me sad.
Locate and defuse bombs.
I could fix it probably, but I'd have to stop the stream, and it's not worth stopping the stream about. Alright, so Cafeteria and Garage is going to be the first site to get played here by TKC. No big surprise. This is most teams' favourite site to go to first. How would that last map have played out? Sorry, that last half have played out if Athena had just gone here first and taken that early lead. Would they have gone up higher? Would it have worked out the same? No one will ever know.
10 seconds left.
Alright, so Ty is going to put up electro claws to deny hatch number 1 from public bathroom. Second hatch is going to get reinforced right here above him in lobby. Is that going to get electro clawed? He has one more in his pocket. Don't know where he's going to put it. He's going to use it for this main doorway. As we are going to get Kixwar repelling up on the south side. We're going to get the rest of Athena coming over from the west side. Let's see how the defense are playing this. We've got 2 players on site. 2 players on site. The rest are roaming. Manny... Sorry, 3 on site. Manny has come back down to site. So we have Cheetah Den playing Kavera. He's going to want an interrogation. 6 are playing as Mozzie up here on the third floor. Second floor, rather, it's called. As Cheetah Den is going to play on yellow. And he could be the one to watch. We all want to see that interrogation. Is he going to be able to pull it off? This could be a big play here as he's getting ready on the hatch. Manny gets taken down early by Davin Atkins, who gets into a firefight with someone else. He doesn't get killed. He does get downed. Cheetah Den is there at the doorway, ready to try and get that frag. He's peeking it. He throws the impact grenade, and he does manage to get that pick. But he has given his position away as he now runs back upstairs to long desk. Clayzo watching yellow. 6 are playing in cafeteria. Ty Flores on watching yellow. Den could be the ace in the hole here, playing up on the top floor. Athena have given up on the top floor now, but we do have Nekwa there. Moving into yellow. He's got the air jabs down. Now that's going to stop someone who gets to that point on Soda, but it's not going to stop anyone who just runs up to the side and peeks it, which is a very common peek as Valley is droning the site. Kixwa droning in through the walls as all 3 panels get opened up by Valley playing on Ace. Nekwa takes down Clayzo, 3v4 now, but Cheetah Den is still alive. He has the shotgun. And that's it. He manages to down Nekwa Instinct. Big play, 3v2. Oh, but Blackbeard there with the long range. That is Nerdsync taking down Kavera. That's the problem with having that shotgun against an AR. The AR at a distance is typically going to come off better, especially in the hands of an accomplished player. Now, Valley is going to continue peeking this white van side, but is one of these 2 players going to go out there? One is rotating back round into security. We've got Mozzie just sitting there behind the van, waiting, biding time. Nursing, probably on drone. No, he's looking, he sees Blackbeard, and he takes him down. That leaves Sixer in a 1v2. Six is there, he takes down the shield. That's his position given away as Valley moves in, tries to plant. And it's going to get pushed by Sixer, but Nursync is there waiting to get that frag. The Evil Eye not giving enough intel. He sees the head come round, and even though the plant could have got denied, the chances are that kill would have been picked up by Nerdsync. So well played there to Athena. Now that's the first round on attack won by Athena, but let's not forget they won the first round. Sorry, but let's not forget the attackers won the first round in the last half. So this could still go either way. We are currently at 4-3 in favor of Athena, but it could reverse. Let's not forget that if Athena win this map, they still have to win map number 2, Kafe, in order to take home the win and get into playoffs. If King's Creed win this map, we will see a very different map number 2, I'm sure. But if Athena win this map, we are going to see one hell of a fight on Kafe. And Kafe is likely just to come down to setting up some holds and then who can frag harder. Now let's take a look at fragging, shall we? You've got Nekwa Instinct and Nerdsync, known for being 2 of the better fraggers in the league. Kixwa is close to that, I would say, but he's not doing too well on the fragging duties right now. Valley, more known for support, but he can frag. And Davin can frag when he wants to. He went 18-5 on Consulate just the other day on this map. Last week, I think it was, in fact. When it comes to the defending side, you've got Manny, who is good on his day, especially when he's got a shield in front of his face. Manny can frag. Ty Flores, I've seen him do absolute work. Clayzo more known as support, but he can frag too. Sixer, also known as a fragger. Cheetah Den, he can frag. All of these players on the TKC can frag, with Klezo being the less known for it, I would say. Now, Cheetah Den is going to go for a cheeky little peek. He does love a peek. He's going to spot the head of Nekwa, and he's going to take him down. And he's going to get an achievement for that one as well, shall we say. But his position is given away. And he is going to back out. Watch that yellow doorway as he knows that it's just got open. And it's likely that someone's going to peek him. 5v4 now in favor of the King's Creed with an unfortunate early pick. Nekwa Instinct playing on Nomad is a huge operator for Athena. Now, these triple walls are going to get opened up. There's no denial on them. We can hear signal jammers around the place, but they're not on the walls as the air jab goes off. Someone gets knocked down, but we don't know who it is. Must have been Cheetah Den, who is the only one anywhere near where an air jab could be placed, as NerdSync is on that front door for lobby. Is he going to push his way in and get this kill onto Cheetah Den? He goes on to Jones. He's sitting outside. Den goes into public bathroom. But NerdSync's going to watch the hatch. Is Den going to be able to pull something off here? He's sitting in bathroom, but I don't know if it's known. Camera's getting taken down. Den has an idea that someone is around in that area. As Typhlosion takes a load of damage, NerdSync is in, but he's got no idea that Den is there in the bathroom, and that's him going to get taken down. Ash is there to try to get that refrag, but Den is just better at it and manages to get that kill. Well played to Cheetah Den, putting 2 quick kills up for the King's Creed, and we are just going back and forth. Davin knows someone's there. He sees the gun. He's going to pre-fire it perfectly as Cheetah Den is looking the wrong way, and that is a nice refrag there coming out from Davin. 4v2 still, though, with 1 minute left remaining. Davin takes down Manny as he comes to the spiral staircase with no intel, but that intel is going to be given now. Klezo just watching that doorway at the bottom of the staircase. Sixer waiting for a flank here. He could get a nice flank onto Davin if Davin's not careful. Typhlosion watching the double door. Where's Valley? Valley is here on yellow. That Maestro cam is up, and it should be given the intel of exactly where Valley is. But Valley looking the wrong way, gets taken down by Sixer on yellow stairs. Davin Atkins is the last man standing. He's got 2 kills already. He needs 3 more. He'll get an ace and a win. Sixer's going to give the calls. And Davin takes down Klezo. He's got just a tiny bit of health. Sixer is still on yellow stairs. Davin knows it. But Sixer with the Roni and very low amount of health about Davin's person ensures that Sixer does get that pick. And there we go. It's a 4-4. Things are just stacking up here right now. What a matchup this is turning out to be so far. I did say this was going to be a great game. I did say it. Both teams have so much to play for. And they are really putting in the effort here. I'll be honest, I want Athena to win this map just for the fact that we will see equal tryharding when we get to map number 2. My fear is that we get to map number 2 with TKC winning map number 1. It's just going to be like, let's just mess about. Let's team kill. Let's just do silliness. We've won. Let's just celebrate that by messing about. So I kind of want to see Athena win this map. I'm not saying I want to see them win everything. I am impartial. But if they win this map, we will see a much better second map than if we see TKC win this map. So everyone, let's hope for an Athena win on this map so that we get a great second map as well. Cheetah Den putting up his Banshees right there. He's going to run downstairs. He's going to put another Banshee down at the bottom of white. And a regular barricade. Now we are going to get a hold here with a shield and a rotate into break room with another reinforcement. Castle barricade there, castle barricade there.
5 seconds to go.
Alright. Now a lot of effort seems to have gone over here into this admin side. Typhlosion is going to be covering that. Castle barricade there. Cheetah Den with the castle barricade here. Sorry, a reinforcement here. We'll get a standard rotate. Klezo is going to be sitting here, possibly in the cubby, opening up the standard holes in the bottom. So Manny playing as Castle is going to be on yellow. And yeah, a lot of the effort seems to be going here onto admin side. So we could see a very heavy console take coming out here. Manny is exposed. There's no Jaeger to stop grenades. He'll have one magnet at most over here, so he will be susceptible to grenades coming down from that skylight. So he's going to move back into bathroom. And that leaves console completely open. But we do have holes here that's going to allow TKC to cover it. The question is, how is this going to work? C4 gets pulled. And that is Nekwa down again. Most unfortunate for Nekwa Instinct. That is a very powerful position to hold as an attacker. And that has now been taken away. Nursink is going to have to hold this position very, very well. Zvali's going to drone and get ready for moving in and taking this. Now, Castle is the next player that Athena need to see get taken down. As again, we do have just a huge hold over here on the admin side. Pretty much nothing over on console other than a single player who's actually in bathroom. So this is completely open. It's just how can they get in to take care of it. There is Manny. He goes down, which now gives them complete control of this side of the map. They just need to move in and get that plant down. Cheetah Den is going to come up spiral or go down spiral for the C4 from below. Davin Atkins is there on the yellow stairs. He sees the arm, but Davin gets that kill. That's it. Complete control now of this side of the map. No players down below to deny the plant. The only player that's going to be able to do it is Sixer. He has a C4. He could go down and get that kill. He's going to rotate around, and he is going to run back into meeting. Kickswell takes down Clayzone. They have site control. They're moving in, and they're going to go for that plant. We've got Typhlosion watching yellow. We've got Sixer waiting to stop the plant. C4 is going to go out. That's it. Going to kill Valley. That's Valley down. 40 seconds remaining, though. 3v2. This is still winnable for Athena and still winnable for TKC as Sixer takes down Kicks. There's Davin Atkins getting the double. Bathroom player goes down. Sixer, last man standing, and he gets taken out by Nerdsink with Blackbeard. Well played to Athena. Well played to TKC. All right. Console and meeting is going to get played again here by the King's Creed. The problem with that hold was that it was just so focused onto the admin side. They completely let Athena just run wild over there on the console side, and that is what hurt them. Athena just managed to come in, rip the players apart, get control, and then just take them out as they filtered in to try and stop the push. Valley going to 6-pick Ace and go onto Sledge instead. They'll probably know that we are going to see the same site get played. King's Creed or Den's teams have a habit of playing the same site twice in a row if they lose it. So this is going to be no big surprise, I expect, to Athena. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm Ares. Are you the Ares or are you a different Ares? Are you the Ares that I think you could be, or are you a different one? Alright, console and meeting. Let's see if we get anything different coming out from the King's Creed. I know you. Okay. I got this drip. What? Henry has spent 19 hours watching 2XB. Thank you, Henry B. Thank you very much. Alright, what kind of setup are we going to get here? If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, please head over to YouTube, search up R6XBPL, or use the link that's about to appear at the top of your screen. Once we get to 100 subscribers, we can get a proper YouTube vanity URL and get a nice URL that people can follow, other than this rubbishy one that I've got up there on the screen right now. Even if you unsubscribe after I change the name, I don't care. I don't care. Just get us to 100. Let me get that vanity URL, and then you can unsubscribe if you want to. I don't mind. I won't take offense. Alright, air jabs are going to go out. Let's see if Nekwa Instinct... Oh no! I was going to say, let's see if Nekwa Instinct can stay alive for longer than 20 seconds this time. And he does, but Davin Atkins doesn't. Now you can only get the achievement once in the map. I accidentally fired it that time. That's the second time Den's had that, so he only wins that achievement once. So sorry, Den, you don't get another 10 points for that. Oh, this is big. This is big. Den drops downstairs. He knows that someone is out there. That is Nekwa. Den could be getting ready for the run out. Oh, he's going to move away. Random fire goes through the window. Half health is gone from Den pretty much, and he's going to retreat and make his way out. Players is going to take down that shield. And King's Creed this time are going to adapt to the take from the boys of Athena. They are not going to stick with this hold over here. They're going to pull up their utility, move around and try something different. As Cheetah Den and Manny are both stuck in bathroom now, rotating around. Nursing takes down Den, Kickswood takes down Manny, and again, that is complete control of the right-hand side of this top floor. With Nekwa still here in a position to hold this connector. The last 3 players of the King's Creed now are going to be struggling to get this retake. Gas grenade is going to go out, but they've got the bathroom to move through. Clazo's going to watch it. He's going to throw the gas grenade. Clazo's going to take a lot of damage. Six is going to take some damage as well. Nekwa manages to down Sixer. Clazo's in and planting. That's the double kill for Nerdsync as Typhlosion is the last man standing. Plant is successful, and it is a 1-4 retake with 40 seconds to go. He moves away. He sees the head of Sledge. Opens fire, but it's just too late. Sledge does a bit of damage. They know exactly where he is now. He's going to have to pick a lot of holes here that have been opened up by his very own teammates. But Kickswar gets that kill. Typhlosion goes down, and that is round to Athena as they go 6-4 up. Match point on Consulate. Now, we will likely see TKC try a different site. I'd be stunned if they go for the same site. They can't try it 3 times in a row, surely. They are going to go back to Cafeteria and Garage. It's the only site on defense that they have actually had a victory on, and it's just become unlocked, so they're going to go back for it. No, all right. I was reading the chat there. I saw Mouse FC and it made me lols a little bit. Thank you very much to follow Crayoya? I don't know how to pronounce that. Can you give me a phonetic version of that so that I can pronounce it, please? I'll just call you Cray. Yeah, Cray. Let's go with that. All right, Cafeteria and Garage is going to be the site to get played by the King's Creed. Let's see if they will be able to win this one. They've played it twice. They've won it once. So it's got a 50% win rate. Let's take a look at its success rate in this league overall. Just remind ourselves. Cafeteria and Garage, 46% attacker favored. 54% defender favored. Which kind of means that as it's been won 50% of the time by the defenders, there's a 4% chance that they could win this, or should win this. And a 4%, that doesn't work out. They've got 4% increased chance of winning this over, 4% increased chance of winning this over Athena winning it.
5 seconds remaining.
But if they win it, they're going to have to go to either Lobby and Press, Console and Meeting, or Archives and Tellers. 2 sites that haven't been seen before, and one that they have had a 100% fail rate before. So let's see how this one's going to play out. This is a very important round right now for the King's Creed. They have to win 2 in a row just to get to overtime, and then win 2 out of the next 3 rounds. But even if they don't, they still have another map to make it up. Valley takes a little pre-fire onto the console window there. There is a player up there. It is Cheetah Den, as you'd expect, who's playing with that Kavera shotgun yet again. He knows there's... Oh, he sees the head of Kicks. He doesn't manage to flick up in time, and that is Kavera out of the game. That could be a very, very big win right there for Athena, as Kavera before got, I think, a double kill. I think he got as Kavera. Big operator to have. Big operator to have on the board. Often seen as not viable for comp, but Kavera can get away with so much against an uncoordinated team. Athena, I would not say, is an uncoordinated team, but once they've got so much intel, they will kind of stop and give up on a floor. So Kavera could have been a very huge factor into a win here on this site. Let's see how it's going to play out, as that wall is going to get opened up here. Nursing gets taken down somehow, as we have Davin moving in. Not on his Gemini, that is actually Davin Atkins. Nursing not dead, he is just downed. Is he going to get picked up? He's outside lobby. He's getting peeked by Kicks. He is going to get revived as Sixer takes down Davin Atkins. And that is Sixer taken down by Nekwa. Well played. Nekwa is in. He's had enough of getting spawn peeked. I just noticed, even though he's got spawn peeked twice, he's at 12 and 6 right now when it comes to kills. Alright, so Typhlo's on, playing on site. Manny playing on site. Neckhook goes on to drones and just gets killed by standing there in the open. Well played to Manny for that pick. We've got some dirty bullet holes here from Clazo. Anyone coming onto that yellow staircase right now is going to get ripped to shreds. Absolute shreds by this Alder. Nursing droning out to find some players. Kickswat droning out to find some players. Valley just standing, watching the angle, knowing that, you know, 9 times out of 10, someone's going to pop their head around the left side of this van. Sure enough, it looks like Typhlo's is getting ready to. That breaching round, though, makes him go to the other side. Pre-fire's going out. I thought he was going to shoot his teammate there. And we do have TKC just hunkering down on site, but Nursing takes it down. Clazo, Typhlo's takes a load of damage as well. Manny is up above here, and it's going to stop the player that pushes in. That's Manny taking down quick kicks while Manny is the last player standing. 1v2. He's going to move away. Valley's on site. He has diffuser. He's going to start planting. Nursing watching yellow. Manny is up above. Isn't going to be able to deny it. The hatches are sealed. He's not going to get down in time. Diffuser is going to get planted. 1v2 post-plant situation. One man with a shield in his face. One man with an ACOG who could go outside and watch it from the back. Nursing is going to be watching Spiral Staircase. Manny is not there. He's in security. The other player is at the bottom of White Stairs. Manny knows where one player is, but he doesn't know where the player with the shield is. It is Nursing, and that is round to Athena, and not just round, match point, making Athena the winners of map number 1 Consulate with a score of 4-7 in favor of Athena. Well played to Athena. Well played to TKC. They just didn't have what they needed there to get that win, so unfortunate. They put in a good effort, but Athena just came out stronger. Athena didn't look great at the start. They didn't look great. But look at that, they brought it back. Well played. Cheetah Den making a valiant effort there, doing absolute bits at the start of their attacking rounds. But the team just couldn't sustain that power. Here. Could well be that we've just seen Athena building up a team momentum, and they're swapping out one player, and will that momentum get lost? That's the question. Will they be able to maintain that by bringing in a new player at this point in the game? I don't know. They might be able to, but I don't know. Alright, blue team. King's Creed are defending first, which means they will ban first, and they're going to ban Ying, a classic Davin Atkins operator, so fair play to them. Counter-banning Davin there. Let's see if I can change my bans now. No, I can't. I do need to actually restart the software, it seems, to be able to do that. I'm going to stop pressing buttons because I don't want it to crash and kill the stream. There we go. Alright, then we're going to get Ace banned by Athena. Let's see what we're going to get on defense. Athena banning Ace. That's a good pick. They are starting on attack, so they could use him, but they're going to forego that. They can still use Thermite. Whereas TKC, based on what I've seen in the past, I would say is a very strong Ace-based team. God, Zach seems to have some passion spare. He went 8-8, so pretty good. Yeah, it's even. Mozzie is going to be the defender ban of choice coming out from the King's Creed. So that is a ban, again, possibly for Davin. Davin does like to use Mozzie at times. Yeah, interesting bans. We certainly haven't seen many Mozzie bans before. There we go. Nursink is going to play Blackbeard yet again. Looks like the two teams here, knowing how much is on the line, are just going to be playing Blackbeard. The operator that, when you play ranked, no one brings out Blackbeard until that last round of overtime or the last round of regulation where you absolutely need that win. Oh, I wish I could put the map, the operator bans up the top, but I can't. So we are now at a point where whichever team wins this map goes to playoffs. Everything is on this map now. So in about 45 minutes to 1 hour, we're going to know who's made it through to playoffs and who will be playing against Apollo in that first round. Now, part of me says it'd be pretty cool to see the King's Creed go through because we haven't seen a playoffs without Athena in it, so it'll be a nice shake-up for this league to say, hey, look, you know, here's a league where we don't have Athena in the playoffs. Imagine that. You're going to see a team going all the way that isn't Athena for once. But at the same time, it would be a shame for Athena not to make it just due to history and their record and all of that kind of thing. So, you know, let's see how this one's going to play out. All right, we are going to get a standard reinforcement of mirror window here in bathroom. And that's an interesting one. You normally use this one when you have holes here. This is only useful to stop anyone that walks in through here. I feel like this is an accidental setup. I feel like that. Alright, so we got no spawn peaks coming out here from the defenders, but we got Pulse playing downstairs, looking for intel to see where the enemy's going to be coming from. Now, I know Den is partial to chucking a C4 out here based on intel that he gets with his Pulse scanner. I've seen him do it before, he does like it. If he makes his way up red stairs, well, it's too late now anyway for that. But he's going to go downstairs and he'll be responsible for plant denial. So we're going to need to see... Oh! There's Nekwa's drone taken out by his very own teammate as the stun grenades go in onto Klezo from the skylight. And Hibana's already in. Hibana's in and Davin gets taken down already by Manny as Sixer gets the frag onto Nekwa. 5v3 now. 2 quick kills. I don't know what Athena were thinking there, just pushing into sight like that, hoping they could crouch walk in a 5v5. Now we see Cheetah Den make his way up to the top. He's decided he wants to get in on the action on the kills. Doesn't want to play downstairs, doesn't want to plant deny. He wants to be there in the thick of the action. That's our Den. That's our Den. Alright, we've got 2 players watching this double door. We've got Manny here with a shotgun, holding into Cocktail, throwing down the gas grenades to slow down a push. Klezo holding by the little table. And Sixer just here, behind this tiny bar as that main wall gets open. Now the question is, do Athena have the intel to know that there is a player here? There's no drone there. Valley's going to get on this drone and he's going to go in there. Is he going to see him? He's going to turn around and he's going to see him. Nurseseeker's going to turn his back. He's going to turn around just in time, but Sixer manages to get the double. He knows there's another player there on red somewhere, but he gets taken down by the player that's on new balcony, and that is Henry B. Subbing in, getting his first kill in the first round. 4v2 now. We've got 1 player here in bathroom, watching that cigar shop. Watching that cigar rather. Shield is going to get taken down. There is no player behind it. Henry B is going to take down default cam as Valley watches that run out from that doorway while Klezo takes down Henry B. Valley in a 1v4. A lot of work to do here. And he sees Pulse, but he cannot get the gun up in time. That vertical grip denies it. Cheetah Den takes that kill, putting round number 1 on the board for the King's Creed, which is the same as what we saw in map number 1. Kitchen and Kitchen, the next site to get played. By the boys from the King's Creed. I want to put my bands up. It's really annoying me that it's not working. It's the first time it's ever not let me select the bands. I can put bands on, I just can't change the operators. Alright, so Nurtic is going to 6-pick Jackal, go on to IQ.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's see what setup we will get come out here. As I suspect we will see something very standard. Now let's remember, we just saw King's Creed lose 1 out of 5 defensive rounds. That could partially be because Sixer doesn't play with this roster or hasn't played with this roster. And therefore there's a bit of a... He's going to be a bit more of a... People just pointing, telling him what he needs to do, and then he'll just go off and have to do his own thing. And rely on calls from his teammates and just kind of play solo almost. You can still play as a team, but it's not quite the same. Not seeing that drone there at all. And looks like he is going to be holding, or someone is going to be holding here in VIP. So Manny's going to be responsible for sitting here and chilling. Let's take a look at some stats for this map while we're here. Waiting and just watching. Kitchen and service. 61% attacker flavored. 61% attacker favored in this league. 39% favored for defense. Well. So this is quite the attacker map for this site, at least. Certainly in this league. Now let's remember, those stats are based on this league, not ranked, not pro play or PC pro play. Ranked based just on this league. Now we've taken 40 seconds to get up onto the roof and start this top-down take. Davin Atkins is here on drones, down outside the doorway by reading room. Very slow push coming out here. Valley's drone is in, but we haven't got anyone following it. Cheetah Den is on red. Nekwa drops and shoots. Sixer takes some damage from somewhere. He's going to back out from where he is and make his way to White Stairs and head down to the first floor as Nekwa takes a load of damage. And Athena now have control of the top floor. Well, they kind of had it already, to be fair, but now they know they've got control and they're moving down to the second floor as Cheetah Den is going to be roaming up this red staircase. Now, he is a cheeky flanker. This is what we expect of him. But he is going to back out as Typhlosion is going to get a C4 prepped on the hatch. He knows that it was getting open, so he pulls it back. Will he rip the C4? He is going to rip it. Let's see what happens. No one's there, so he doesn't get a kill. In fact, he did more damage to himself than he did to even the floor, possibly. Henry B lining it up just right to open a hole there in the wall. Does a little bit of damage to Manny, but Manny is still very much alive. Slivers of health being done to pretty much every player here with no real big damage being done. As Davin does take a lot of damage, though, just as I say that. Nekwa has also taken his fair share as we have 4 players hunkered down on site, and then we got Den just here waiting for the flank. He hears the air jab. He knows where he is. He's going to take it down. Clayzo takes down Henry B, leaving us in a 5v4. Oh, IQ realizes that someone might well be there. Opens fire, but does 0 damage to Cheetah Den. Typhlosion watching up close with his shotgun in hand as Sixer takes down Nekwa. Manny's going to be moving out into prep. And is going to go into Wedding as Sixer takes down Davin. And this is now 5v2. And this is looking very much favored to the guns of TKC, just as Valley does manage to finally get a pick. Valley gets a second. 13 seconds to go. There is a signal jammer on the other side of this wall, I think. It's not going to get opened. Valley cannot... He can open it. It's not going to stop it. Clayzo hard left is going to take down Valley as he runs in. Manny takes down Nerdsink. And that is round to King's Creed, making it 2-0 at the end of the first 2 rounds. Well played there to the King's Creed for a very strong hold. Managing to hold back Athena. Reading room and fireplace is the only site left really that TKC can go to. Athena will expect this. So let's see how this is gonna play out. Let's take a look at the scoreboard there. We can see that King's Creed, with a nice even split there of a 4-3-2-1-0 for kills. Typhlosion quite often guns, but today he just isn't. I don't know what's going on with him. But just not really much work being done when it comes to getting kills on the side of Athena. So not sure what's going on with them. They do have a history of not doing great in the first 2 rounds, and they know that. And then they come back. I mean, if we look at the last map, we saw them win 1 round out of 4 in the first 4 rounds, and then they came back to win 6, only dropping 1 out of the following 7. So let's see how it's going to play out. We will get a standard upstairs hold here coming out from the King's Creed. Very, very standard. Let's remind ourselves of some stats here for this site. 67% attacker favored. Now that is very similar to the kitchen and service attacking favored stats, but we saw they didn't win kitchen service. Let's see if they will be able to pick it up here and take this away from King's Creed. Alright, we are going to have Clayzo roaming around in mining. Not roaming even, he's going... Oh no, he's roaming, just checking there. Looking through the train, looking for drones. There aren't any there, Clayzo. There aren't any there. Typhlosion putting down a signal jammer here to deny this from getting opened. And from drones from coming through. Actually, a drone... Yeah, a drone could still get through there. Doesn't matter anyway, because you can just go through this drone hole here and then come in through this doorway. It's kind of irrelevant. So not there for drones whatsoever. As the boys rappel up to the top floor. Now I haven't been looking out for the spawn peaks, which I should do because King's Creed have 1 or 2 players, Den, that like to do a little spawn peek every now and then. But he is playing mirror. He's left his mirrors and he's going to be roaming. You gotta love a 1-speed heavy armor roamer. Just moving around the site, clomping about. Here we go, look, just like an elephant. No offense to Cheetah Den or Mirror. Now this could be big. Cheetah Den can hear that something's going on out there on that window. Is he going to run out and get a pick, or is he just going to stay at that doorway? It doesn't matter because Davin has moved up to the floor, to the roof rather. I was going to say floor. Oh no! Clazo takes down Nursing with a C4. Ooh. That must have been from down below. That is a pre-placed C4, I would hazard a guess. As Davin does take down Clazo, gets that refrag for his teammate. And he's actually already starting to push towards site. He doesn't have to fuse it, but he's pushing towards site. There is a hole at the bottom of that wall. Davin sees it. He's going to drone it. But there is a signal jammer there. And that drone is going to need to be picked up. As Cheetah Den takes down Valley. Oh no, and Cheetah Den roaming as a 1-speed. Here's a second player coming in. Oh, he pre-fires the wall but doesn't hit the targets. Henry B playing as Ash. Tries to move in to get that pick, but he doesn't manage it. He's going to rotate downstairs, 4v1. And we have to say right now, this is looking very much like another round going to King's Creed. Henry B just going to take a timeout to talk to his teammates. And they're going to work out how they're going to attack this going forwards. They know the site rotation that's likely to be played here now by the King's Creed. It's going to be Bar and Cocktail because it's the next site to get unlocked. The kitchen and Reading and Fire. So they know the site rotation that's going to come out. Davin will be able to sit, look at his strat book, and see how this is going to play. Let's take a look at what the boys here are doing. Manny just looking around. Sixer running around. 20 seconds remaining. Trigger fingers starting to get itchy for the King's Creed. They don't care if one of them dies, they just want that kill.
15 seconds to go.
Den desperately looking for it. Where is it? I know there's someone around here somewhere. I'm going to pre-fire him. I'm going to jump out the window. I'm going to get a kill. He's somewhere here. Let me go for it. Where is he?
5 seconds remaining. Defender has been
Pre-fire everything. He's got to be here. No! Henry B takes down Typhlo Ozon. Manages to pad his stats a little bit, but it's not enough. It's an impactless frag. And Athena win that last round there. I say that last round. That last round's in the last round that got played, not the last round of the game, obviously. It's round 3 of 12, possible 15. Bar and Cocktail is, sure enough, as everyone knows, is going to be the very next site to get played. Sorry, I just went completely silent there for a second.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, so Bar and Cocktail, the next site to get played. We saw this being played once already by the King's Creed. They won it.
Bomb located by attackers.
So let's see if they will be able to win it again, or if Athena have seen enough to know exactly how to counter this. This was not an accidental setup. This was actually deliberate. This is really interesting that you set a mirror window up. I guess the idea is that this wall is eventually going to get opened, and that's where this then comes into play. So this is delay tactics, utility, drainage. Once that utility is spent, you then got a mirror window to contend with. I guess that's the play. That's my understanding now, that that's what they're doing, which makes sense. I'm disappointed with myself that I didn't manage to pick that out the very first time that we saw this site get set up in this way. All right, Cheetah Den, yet again, playing downstairs. He's going to barricade off some doors to deny people from just pushing at him without his knowledge. Davin Atkins, the perfect counter to Pulse, knows that someone's down here because of these barricades and is going to start droning out. When is he going to find Pulse? That's the question. He's going to open up this doorway, getting ready to move in. using that G8. Now, intel is likely to go out that a player is there because default cams will likely spot Davin. Oh no, Pulse knows that there's someone out here. He's going to pre-fire the window, but Nekwa is there with that powerful AK-74, and he gets that pick. Here's the AK-74, right? Wish it would tell you when you spectate. Window gets opened just to scare Nekwa, but Bandit is going to back out as Valley gets his drone taken down. We can see Havana here. Wait a minute. Was that? That was Ash, I think, in the Christmas outfit. You gotta love it. You gotta love the Christmas outfit. All right, in drops Athena. Davin goes first. Nekwa is coming in straight after him. Valley is on drones. Nurtink has dropped in and is already in piano. As Henry B is droning out, finds that there's no one in there except for the one player behind Pixel. There he is. Drone gone. And Henry's going to drop and join his team. Now the challenge here is going to be... Oh no, Cheetah Den has left the game and we cannot get a repost at this point. 4v5. Things just suddenly got easier. Oh no, it didn't, because he was dead anyway. He was dead anyway. Alright, Clayzone takes some damage here at the hands of someone with a gun. Manny takes down Valley IG. 4v4. Mirror window is open. Davin Atkins starting to push through yellow. Through that doorway from Pixel. Oh no! Mirror with the pre-fires through that wall takes down Henry B. But Davin is there with a powerful G8 just peppering that wall with bullets. He manages to down Manny and get that kill. Nursink claims another one and it's now 2v2 with Nursink here peeking Pixel, but he gets taken out. Davin refrags 1v1. Davin versus Manny, whereas Manny, he is playing here, watching the bathroom. He's going to chuck a gas grenade. Intel has to go out. Davin's going to have a rough idea of where he is now that he's seen that gas grenade. Davin giving away his position with the gunfire. Manny knows roughly where he's coming from. He still thinks he's coming from bathroom. He's going to look at the bathroom, but Davin is over here. Davin has that mirror window to use to his advantage. And there we go. So ultimately, that mirror window played against the benefit of the TKC. Alright, we are going to do a little pause while we wait for Cheetah Den to come back in. Bear with me. Alright, so TKC, one rehost. We are not rehosting, but it still counts as like a single rehost. Alright, he is in. Let's just wait until we see him properly load up. There we go. We can unpause and let them start picking operators. There we go. Alright, we are ready to go. That was a win to Athena, so that is their first win. Sorry guys, I was just sorting out, guys and girls, just sorting out all of that business. Alright, what kind of setup are we going to get? We have double reinforcement, double reinforcement, double reinforcement. What utility is going to go down to deny these walls? We have bandit batteries, do we? Yes, we do. And we also have signal jammers. So we are going to get a double bandit battery here on the main wall.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
And a double bandit battery here over here. And Manny is going to sit in VIP yet again. This is becoming a very popular position. I've been experiencing players do this in ranked lately as well, with like 1 or 2 people stacking up in this room. All right. So Davin gets picked off early by Sixer, but he is refragged by Henry B. That is on the top floor already. Players from Athena are in control with Cheetah Den just there on the red stairs. It looks like he was going to come up, but decided not to. And Nerdsync is going to get on the drones, start looking around to see what he can find. Gas grenade goes out. And Henry B is going to find another way to get to where he wants to go. He knows that gas grenades are coming from somewhere down there. He's going to drop over, see if he can find this player. But there are no players here on this floor. They are downstairs. So first floor and second floor control firmly in the grasp of Athena. As air jabs are down, and we are starting to see the vertical destruction come out now as Nerdsync and Henry B are both down one breaching round. Nerdsync takes down Manny now, 4v3. Now, Manny being off the board, that is huge. He only had one gas grenade left anyway, but that is very good smoke denial. Or gas grenade denial, plant denial rather. Bullets bound about to get taken down, and then Nekwa finishes off Klezo through those holes as Klezo tries to peek it. Nerdsync on drones, Typhlosion moving into freezer. Oh, excuse me, gonna chuck that C4, but there's no one there to get a pick. As Typhlosion's gonna continue looking through these holes. Cheetah Den C4ing on the stairs there. Nekwa manages to back out just in the nick of time. Coat check is where he's gonna go to now. He's gonna see that little pixie running around the side there. Henry B gets taken down with a headshot, and Den is going to go for the master flanks. There's an air jab here yet again. He's going to try to take it out. He is successful, but the drone spots him, and he is going to back out. Great flank drone watch there coming out from Athena, completely denying what could have been an absolute catastrophe there for Athena. Now we can see the shadow there. Typhlosion's going to peek it with a shotgun, but Nerdsync with the crouch spam. L8 just pops him right in the head, takes him down. Cheetah Den is here on the flanks. It's not known. Valley's starting to plant, but Den is there. He gets that pick. Diffuser in the hands of Cheetah Den, but the calls are going to go out. Athena will know exactly where he is. They've got 20 seconds left to go. He's in the freezer. He is spotted at the last moment. That's the triple kill for Den. Nekwa Instinct, last man standing. 1v1. Nekwa full health. Cheetah Den very low. He's looking the wrong way. Nekwa manages to get that kill, and that is a round on the board for Athena. All right, so Athena's starting to gain that traction again. Now we had a good hold there from the King's Creed, but Athena managed to slowly work their way through it this time. Took them a little bit longer than they would have wanted to, probably lost more bodies than they would have wanted to. Cheetah Den, as always, loving a good flank. And it paid off to a degree, but he was the last man standing, and he just couldn't do what he needed to clutch it up, unfortunately. If he'd just looked the other way, if he had the intel on where Nekwa was coming from, that probably would have been his round, to be fair. He could have held that angle on the door. But as it was, he didn't have the intel needed. And it went Nekwa Instinct's way. Now, the last site to get played here on the first half is going to be Bar and Cocktail. TKC have played here twice already. They've lost it once and won it once. Let's remind ourselves of the stats for this site. Bar and Cocktail, 39% attacker favoured, which means that this should go to defence. And that would put the defence, or that would put TKC rather, 4-2 up at the end of the first half. We're going to have Cheetah Den placing down his black eyes over here in the corner, somewhere on the wall where we're not allowed to see it because the camera just doesn't allow it. Typhlosion's going to back out, put some reinforcements up. And this time, we have no mirror, so we're not going to see the same setup that we had before. Clearly, TKC have realised, hey, that mirror window, that kind of screwed us over in that last round. Let's not do that again. I mean, it's one of those situations where sometimes it's going to pay off, sometimes it's not. Just because it fails once doesn't mean it will fail the next time. Any strat could work 9 times out of 10. Klezo opens that door and backs out. Davin is aware of it. Klezo prepping it, ready for a little bit later. Davin heads up to the roof. Nekwa Instinct watching the default angles down there on the red stairs, making sure that no one's going to come up and get him. Oh, there is a player right here behind the shield. Nekwa knows that he's there. He's going to throw down the air jab to deny the rotates or the flanks. A second air jab here would knock that player behind the shield out of position, but the shield is just going to get taken down. Forget moving him out of position, just take out the shield. Typhlosion is going to sit here under the piano. Don't know that they have the intel here. Davin runs in. Takes a lot of damage, but Typhlosion takes just as much. Davin does go down. Nekwa is there for the refrag, but also we see that Cheetah Den is there for the refrag, and that is just a refrag fest. Refrag fest. It's not an easy one, people. It's not an easy one. 4v3. Bullet holes get... Oh! Nursing just pre-fires the bullet hole absolutely spot on. Was that a yellow ping? Or was that just absolute genius? Who knows? Plazo gets taken down by Henry B. Pre-fire is going to bathroom. That's the second one for Henry B. The last player is in bathroom. He's going to rotate out into the cocktail area. Henry B is here. Is he going to get this last pick? He lays down. He's watching the doorway. He hears the bullets. He sees the player. He shoots the bullets. But Valley is there. Takes that kill with the G8, I think that was. No, sorry, Type 89 of Hibana. Oh, no! Right over the top of Henry's noggin. And that is round Athena, making it 3-3 at the end of the first half, which, you know what? That's exactly where we found ourselves at this point in time on the very last map. Briszak doesn't like anyone on free elo. It is a official news, breaking news, everyone. Briszak does not dislike anyone on free elo. Now, you do open up a question there, Zach, where I think you're suggesting there are players on these two teams that you don't like. And I'm curious. I kind of want to ask who they are, but at the same time, I don't really want you creating a storm in chat. So don't tell us who it is. Just keep it to yourself. Don't tell us. I know you're sitting there. You're probably gagging to type out who you have beef with. I know. I know it's not Davin. I know you love Davin. We know that because you talk about him all the time. So I'm curious as to who else it could be, but I don't want you to tell us. Bye, Kane. Thank you very much for coming. All right. Let's take a look at the setup that's going to come out from Athena here, where it is a bar and cocktail hold. We have Maestro playing a standard Maestro cam right here. Where's the second? Where's the second? It'd be good if you could just snap to utility. There should be an option to snap to utility. Got Henry B playing up here on Bandit. He normally likes a Jaeger, but he's going to play Bandit. He's going to open up the windows. Pre-fire's coming out through the windows, not going to get a pick because Henry is just nowhere near close enough. And there we have Cheetah Den playing on Blackbeard. That is most unusual. Don't often see Cheetah Den playing on the old Blackbeard. Nekwa running around, Valley walking around, Nerdsync looking around, Henry B spinning around, and Davin standing around. Okay, hatch is open. That is red hatch. They're going to go and open up that second hatch now. Oh! Oh my god. It sounded like he actually hit Henry there, but pretty much no health is lost. Yellow ping going out to drone. That's just what you need. As Nerdsync is going to be playing behind the bar. Now, we have most of the players from TKC rappelling up to the roof. Both hatches are open. Cheetah Den is going to be peeking onto that doorway, but he's not going to see anything. He's going to move to Skylight as Sixer takes down Henry B. That is Bandit out of commission. The battery's already down, so all that gets lost is an absolutely awesome gun because the MP7 is very, very tasty. I like it. Nekwa Instinct does take down Clazo, which is the hard breach. Now, on this site, that's a bit of an oof because that is going to completely stop anyone from opening up this wall, which forces TKC to come in through this doorway, which can just be quick peeked by Davin Atkins. But at the same time, it can be easily peeked by the attackers because this is a very, very slim doorway. Six are joining up bathroom, finding that no one's there as Davin has rotated back into the freezer. Now, oh! Someone shoots down that breaching charge. Who was it? Was it Davin? It was Davin, I'm sure of it. They know where Davin is. Sixer is on the other side of that wall. He's going to peek it and pre-fire all the time here now as Nekwa gets taken down by Cheetah Den. Manny is a second one to drop. And we are going to see Nursing drop down to rotate up white. They know where Davin is. He is stuck in here between a leg of lamb and an ADS. Grenades are going in. Guns are going in. And that is Davin taken down. Nerdsink on the flank takes down Cheetah Den. Plant is going to be successful. It's not going to get denied here, as Nerdsink cannot get one more pick. That goes to Typhloozon, and that is another round on the board for TKC. Now, I said that was leg of lamb in the freezer. Obviously, the legs of lamb are actually downstairs in the kitchen. Upstairs, it's bottles. It's probably not even a freezer, because the bottles would just freeze. The wine would get solid, so it's probably more of a fridge. I called it a freezer. It's a fridge. We make mistakes. We move on. Bar and Cocktail is the next site to get played by Athena. They were not successful on it in attempt number 1. They are going to attempt to be successful on their second go. Alright, so Zach calling out 30% of the players on the teams. Don't hate on haters, right? Is that what we're doing? Right, Bar and Cocktail. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. There we go. We can see Den and Six are up there at the top with 8 kills each. They're going to be happy about that. In fact, it's almost like they're the same player. 8, 1, and 5 each. Wowzers. Alright, let's take a look at the setup that we are getting here. We got Nursing, double reinforcement, no rotates here at all. Bandit batteries going down to deny anyone from pushing in through that bathroom. Very common push. Getting an opening into this backstage, or back bar rather, back store, I think it's called back store. There it is. It's the beer and the wine here in the fridge. Is a very strong position because it gives you control over here and allows you to take control of Cocktail and also default Plant. So very strong position this. Henry is going to stick here in Piano, or Cigar Lounge as it is actually known. We got 3 Banshee set up. This is just a long walk of pain for any attackers that come this way. Blackbeard being played by Cheetah Den yet again. He is going to be shooting wildly through the window to try and open it. He does now get that open. He's rocking that nice purple hollow and attachment set. I so wish I had unlocked that. Oh, Sixer takes a load of damage as he opens up the hatch there. That was obviously from a pre-placed C4. 25 health now. As Davin is going to sit here watching, waiting for drones. Henry B sitting on the window.
Deploying drone.
And every player is basically on site, except for these 2 shallow roamers up here. No one on second, no one on first, everyone up here on third. Henry B waiting at this window for someone to rappel upside down on it. Are the batteries there? The batteries are there, but it doesn't really matter because there is... Oh, there is Harbridge. This is a different round. Henry B knows there's a player on that window. He's peeking, waiting for the face. He knows there's someone there. He's just biding his time. Frag grenade goes out. That's going to take down Davin. Well played to Sixer. Nekwa gets 2 quick picks, though. And that is no point in Henry peeking that window anymore. But Nekwa is refragged 3v3. I wish I'd seen those 2 kills from Nekwa. I can only assume it was a run out. Henry is now spotted by the drone of Clazo. He is going to have to move as Cheetah Den makes his way up. Manny watching the stairs as Clazo does take down Henry B. Maybe he shouldn't have moved. Clazo rocking that charm. There we go. EMPs go out. That is going to make this walk along this hallway a lot easier for the King's Creed as Valley is going to reload here in Cocktail. Nursing playing bar backstore. Drone checks him out. Makes his way out. Wall gets open. Oh, Blackbeard is spotted. And Nursing not quite sure what to do. Spins around trying to find his positioning as we have all 3 players from the King's Creed now coming in from different angles. Cheetah Den from New Hatch. Clazo sitting here, probably going to White. As Manny could easily get flanked here by Valley. He does get flanked, but he doesn't get killed as Nursing manages to take down Cheetah Den. 2v2 now. Nursing does a load of damage to Manny. He pulls out the pistol. He turns away at just the wrong time, but Maestro is there to take him from behind. It's Valley with the Alder, the most powerful gun in the game, most likely. He turns. He looks away, waiting. Oh, the player's right there to the right-hand side. And that Alder just cannot be stopped as Klezo runs round. He makes the good play with the stun grenade, but it goes too far out. Valley survives it, and these two old stablemates from Inevitable Gaming come face to face. And the 81 bullet Alder just shreds Klezo's face right off. An intense 1v1. Hey, Killer Dog is looking for a group if anyone's interested. Bring back Insane Hane. Woken laughing at Klezo's gold go 4 charm. Reading room and fireplace to the next site to get played by Athena. Might be a surprise to TKC. They will probably expect a bottom floor hold.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Alright, so we are going to get a top floor hold here coming out for Reading Room and Fireplace, which is to be expected. Davin up here along with Henry B. Now, we have seen Athena get very aggressive on this map lately, but they're managing to curtail that a little bit. We saw what I suspect was a run out from Nekwa. I assume it was from this doorway and he got 2 picks but got refragged. But we are seeing a bit more reservation here from Athena in this one. But there is a lot on the line.
Drone is ready.
Alright, Blackbeard is up there on that new hatch, on that new balcony window, a heaven window. He's going to take down that goo mine that Davin just dropped. Window does get open. Davin is going to have to start being careful about his positioning. He'll be able to hear the rappel. So if Manny makes his way in, he will know about, or Cheetah Den rather, it's Cheetah Den, who's going to go downstairs.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
And he's going to hold an angle. I'm not going to be reading messages while I'm casting, Zach, but thank you for trying. And Manny takes down Davin. It's a 5v4 now.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Diffuser gets dropped. It's picked up by Klezo. They have control of the top floor, but Valley takes down Klezo from below with that C4. Valley versus Klezo again, and Valley wins it.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
GG to Valley. Cheetah Den checking his cams. Sixer upstairs doing all sorts of damage. Manny doing the very same, opening up all the possible angles above the site here as Nekwa takes down Sixer with that powerful Vector. Pre-fires. Oh, he manages to down Henry B, but does he know it? No points there. Henry B is just going to move to the side to get to safety. He's not going to be able to get picked up. And Cheetah Den is going to want to move in to try and get this kill. He pre-fires onto all the possible angles that he can. 3v3, essentially. As Henry B is not going to get revived at this point. No way. Jose as Typhlosion takes down Nekwa. 3v2. That's that kill there for Cheetah Den. Den does take a lot of damage. After he gets it, he's going to run out. And they've got 15 seconds to get into sight with Diffuser. Manny has it. He is in sight. Valley is up above. He's going to be able to deny it. He sees where it is. He opens fire. He takes him down. Valley up above with a clutch. He just has to wait. He manages to have... Oh, Typhlosion's picked it up. Just has to deny it now. Where is it? He doesn't know where it is. It's on the other side by the rotates. Valley 1v2. And this is looking like it could very likely be a TKC round. Free fire in the possible position. Stun grenade goes out. He's now going to know roughly where one player is. Free fires. He knows exactly where he is now. It's Typhlosion just flicking backwards and forwards. Cheetah Den just waiting. And that's it. That is a TKC round. Well played to them for a very strong take. All right. Let's take a look at that nice single replay that I managed to capture. Did that not work? Oh, I did it wrong. There we go. All right.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
5-4 right now. Advantage to TKC as we see kitchen and service being the next site to get played.
Adding some protection from grenades. Deploying razor wire.
How did he let him get diffuser? He kind of had to, just for the fact that if he'd have stayed there, he would have got taken down by that last player that was there looking through that hole, I reckon. He's low on ammo. I feel like Valley didn't have much choice but to move away. It's a tough one. Plazo carrying diffuser again, playing on the hard reach. We've got Davin Atkins running around. 5-4 with TKC 1 round away from match point.
Defense is up.
Valkyrie camera is going to go down. But I don't know where. Alright, Manny droning out the bakery. Plazo getting ready to rappel down and do some work. Sixer rappelling up, ready to do some work. Cheetah Den getting ready to push into the bakery. Sees the head. This is not something that Legion wants to peek. Cheetah Den takes him down. That is the challenge we're playing in that position. Oh, yeah, did catch it. But that is the challenge we're playing in that position, and it has been denied completely by the man with the shield in front of his face. Valley trying to take down that drone, but he fails. C4 is going to get prepped. It's not going to go out just yet. And now Hibana is going to open up prep to open up the angle to watch Valley. And this wall is going to get successfully opened by Hibana, as the batteries are down. Air jabs are going out. Very heavy push here through bakery. 5-man push. Typhlosion is going to actually make his way around, though, to the freezer side. Look through the drone hole. You can't actually get kills through there. I don't think. Anyway, 3 players playing off-site. 1 player, Davin Atkins, playing up above. Now, he could be very important here. If they had some holes here, Davin could actually deny from above the plant. But he is going to rotate downstairs. Now, that's where we saw Typhlosion heading to. Typhlosion droning everything out. Ah, now we are actually seeing TKC go in to get that vertical control. All right, so they don't have enough holes open. Oh no, Nursing takes down Clazo. That is diffuser dropped in bakery. That is a big unfortunate, as Cheetah Den is there just firing through the walls. 4v4. Sixer opening up above. That's going to possibly do some damage to the player down below, but it doesn't. They get away with it. Diffuser is picked up by Typhlosion. Davin Atkins coming around to prep, and he managed to take him down. That is diffuser dropped yet again. C4 has been pre-placed somewhere, which is still in the hands of Valley, who could set it off at any time he likes to get a pick. And there it is. Davin Atkins takes down Cheetah Den. Sixer is coming around now to prep. He's going to push. That reload is going to hurt Davin a little bit as he stands there, waits. Sixer gets that pick, 2v3. Diffuser picked up yet again. TKC just picking up loads of points here for Diffuser pickups. Maestro Cam is going to deny Sixer. It's going to run out of fuel. The red ping, is it enough to deny the plant with a gun? Oh no, from behind. Maestro gets taken down by Manny. It is a 2v2 post-plant situation as Valley goes down. Henry B, last man standing, playing as Wamai. Manny, very low in health. Sixer, very low in health, but Sixer manages to get that 2k and puts another round on there for the King's Creed, making it 6-4 match point. I told you this map would be a good one. And we are seeing one hell of a fight coming out here. Bar and Cocktail is going to be the next site to get played by Athena. They have won it 50% of the times. 50%. So this is touch and go regarding who could actually win this one. All right. Klezo is going to 6-pick Cabana and go on to Thermite. There's a lot of great plays from Athena there and a few misplays
Attackers need to locate and
from TKC losing their gunfights. But Sixer came in at the end there, along with one of his teammates, getting that plant, managing to hold it successfully. Well played to TKC for bringing it back. Hey, Jamor in the stream, welcome. Alright, Davin putting out the black eyes, opening up some windows, ready to bait out a possible spawn peek. Is he going to peek or is he just scaring King's Creed? That's the question. Alright, so we've got 2 players spawning over at the Christmas market. And we've got 3 players spawning at River Docks, making their way up to the roof. That is Sixer, Klezo, Cheetah Den, just watching the window, just in case. He's going to make his way in through the bottom there. Just opens up a little hole and just snakes his way in. There he is, just slowly walking around. Hasn't got his shield up yet. Actually, he might have it up, I don't know. It's hard to tell when you're ADS'd. Oh yeah, it is up. We can see it around the bottom, actually. It's not hard to tell at all. Right, Leisure making his way down White Stairs. As we hear the gunfire going out, but there is no one here to really worry about. Sixer takes down Henry B, though. Playing behind that little bar again. Hasn't worked out well there for Henry B whatsoever. 5v4 now. With Cheetah Den still downstairs, making his way towards White. And we do know that Necro Instinct is there, rotating his way up and down. Valley holding a pretty standard mirror window here to try and deny the default plant by the bar. Sees the player, knows where he is. He's going to give the yellow pings probably, as Nekwa sits here. And he's going to get that intel to know if anyone is pushing that pixel doorway. Sixer is there, waiting for his moment. Klezo's going to spot the drone, give that call to his teammate. I'd be surprised if we see Sixer walk into that now. Because he has the intel, because it was given to him by his teammate. No doubt. Valley watching that mirror window. Nekwa pre-firing. Trying to bait someone out, perhaps. Davin Atkins downstairs, waiting for a hot flank. Nursing just sitting here on this other mirror window. As the player on Cocktail window opens fire onto it. Cheetah Den taking a bit of damage from that goon mine. Sixer goes down at the hands of Necro Instinct. 4v4. Manny holding an angle here down onto Cocktail. Very standard position. Needs to watch himself. Typhoozon is watching all the way through to Freezer, but I don't think there's anyone actually in there. No, there isn't. Nursing playing here at the top of White, just holding very carefully. Henry B needs to be on the intel game for Athena to give calls to his team, letting them know exactly where people are based on cams. But how many cams are up? That is the question. We don't know. Drones are going out. 40 seconds remaining. Klezo watching this long angle onto the doorway as Manny takes a load of damage. He's going to have to back out. That was Mira doing that work. Clazo takes a load of damage as well. Clazo is in and planting. Nekwa gets that double kill. But where is that plant? Plant is denied by Davin Atkins, 2v4. Cheetah Den takes down Nursing, 2v3 now. Both players from TKC very low in health as Cheetah Den runs in. He doesn't have diffuser. And he goes down at the hands of Mira. Cheetah Den, last man standing, manages to get one kill onto Nekwa, but it's not enough as Valley gets his second. And that is round Athena. And they are not out of the count just yet. We are going to see one more round get played. Only Xbox Siege. See, that's the thing people say, oh, it's only Siege Xbox, it doesn't matter. To people that are doing stuff and spending their life on these things, it kind of does matter. There's people out there getting paid for this. So, I mean, you know, you guys are here competing for a prize pool of whatever. It's only Xbox Siege. Something people put time into, people care about. Alright, Reading Room and Fireplace, the last site to get played here by Athena. They could have gone back to Kitchen, but they've decided not to. They've gone back to Reading Room and Fireplace, the site that they've played once, and they have won it once. You know, I've noted down that we've played Kitchen once, just once for Athena, but I feel like we played it more than that. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. Alright, let's see what we will get come out here. This is Athena playing for overtime. They have to win this round in order to take a chance of winning this game. If they don't win this, this is all or nothing for them right now, this round. Well, that's not all. It's half or nothing. Lose this round, they walk away with nothing except a spot in Season 2, which is still very, very important. Holes getting opened up down below. Oh, we can see Valley open up even more holes to allow even more access. I would say there was probably a lack of holes in the exact spot they needed them in that last round that they played on this site. Clazo's going to rappel up to the roof. All of them rappelling up to the roof, getting ready for a top-down take. I say all of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. Don't know where the last one is. Cheetah Den is over here on his own, running around, pre-firing windows, I would guess. And doorways. Sixer going onto drones, going off the drones. Clazo going onto drones. Manny not on drones. Typhlo's on, throwing down stuff and going onto drones. Drone work coming in here from TKC as they cut off the rotates there on red stairs. Manny's going to be droning out Cocktail, Clazo, and another drone droning out the same place. Sixer opens up that window, knows it's clear, ready to go in. Go in, he does. Davin and Henry are the only 2 players up here on Cocktail. Let's see how long they can hold this for. They got a mirror window, they got a hatch open. Sixer getting ready to push down White. He makes his way down. Henry B is ready and waiting. He turns away. He hears the feet. Oh, and he turns around and he gets that headshot. And he gets a second onto Thermite. That's Clazo down. That's Diffuser down. And that is big advantage right now to Athena. Well plays Henry B, who's going to back out very quickly. Typhlo's makes his way down. And I think we may well get overtime here, though. Cheetah Den does take down Nekwa Instinct. Let's watch and see what he's doing. He is just pushing the site head on. He is just going for kills. He has had enough. Manny has picked up the diffuser. And TKC now have top floor control, so they could move into site at some point and get that plant with no fear of anything from up above stopping them. Nursing's holding those white stairs. Henry will be on site with Valley, watching where the default plant is. There's no need to sit in Reading Room and Fireplace. Sorry, to sit in Fireplace, because you can watch it from the other site. Well, that's why all the effort goes here into Reading Room, as the diffuser has been dropped just in case. Typhlo's stopping the rotates there. And that is Manny managing to take a kill, but he does get refragged. 2v3. Diffuser dropped upstairs. 45 seconds remaining. Drone goes down, gets taken out. That was from the window. Typhlo's is upstairs getting that diffuser. Den repels in. He's going to try to get control from up above, just like Manny did. He's ready to drop into laundry. Drop he does. Is it heard by the player that is out there? Nursing hears it. He is watching that doorway just in case. Nursing, Valley rather, is watching and he gets that kill. Typhlo's last man standing upstairs. A lot of work here to do. 3 kills to find. He's got the diffuser. 15 seconds. He's was going to pre-peek stuff. He manages to get that kill onto Davin Atkins. Davin didn't need to be looking at that. He sees the shield, he sees the mirror window, but Nerdsink there behind that shield manages to get that last kill. And we are going to overtime. I told you this would be a great map to watch. Oh my god, these two teams right now. All right, overtime. Both teams won 50% of their attack rounds and 50% of their defend rounds. We now go into overtime, where we're going to see Athena starting on attack. Now, based on stats for this game, I can't say which side was more successful on attack because they were both 50-50. So this could go any way. Arguably, you could say it should go to TKC because potentially Athena lose this round and then TKC win their defensive round, win their attacking round. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. I would say Athena have probably looked stronger on defense. I don't know, it's a tough one. I mean, they won. Both teams won 3 in a row. Athena won 3 in a row on attack. And King's Greed won 3 in a row on defense. When it came to the second half, it was a 1 win, 1 loss, 2 wins, 2 loss. So there's a bit more backwards and forwards. So this is a really tough one to call right now. All I know is this should be a very good overtime. Clazo is going to be setting up standard positions along with everyone else on his team. Same setup that we have seen previously, and King's Creed reverting back to having a mirror window here on this wall, waiting to take anyone who opens up this wall opposite. Typhloozon sitting here on Pixel Peak, sending out the magnet. That's going to stop one bit of utility. That's right there on the wall, just in case anyone missed it. There it is, right there on the wall. You can see it. All right, so we know. Don't know where his second one is. He has used 1 already, so that's 2 that are out, but I don't know where that second one is. We're not going to try and find it. It's going to be pointless. ADS here on the mirror window makes sense. ADS here by flanks. That makes sense as well. Let's see what's going to happen here. Necro shooting through that window. And Athena need to be very careful here not to throw away lives. This is exactly the same as TKC. Both teams here need to not make silly plays if they want to win. What is... Okay, so that's a bit of glass. Manny, oh, okay, I thought Manny was going to try to jump out, and I thought you can't jump out of there, can you? But you can jump out of there. Oh, Clazo sees the head, but he doesn't shoot. He knows there's someone there, but he wasn't going to get it, so he waited to hold his position. Athena have no idea he is there. This could be a real power play for Clazo if he can sit this out long enough, and I think he probably does have the patience to sit it out long enough. Henry B is the most likely player to fall into this trap. Here he is, he turns around, there he is. But he gets... Oh, Clazo, why are you sitting there waiting so long to take that shot? Kill goes to Henry B. That was not the way that was supposed to work, Clazo. Oh my god. Valley moving in with his team. Nerdsink. Looks like we get... Oh no, Sixer takes down Necro Instinct. 4v4 now. Is there a call as to where that came from? Does Necro even know where it came from? We got a player on Shaiko. Ironically, it is Jaeger. Who is very low in health. Jaeger is going to drop. He's going to go for a flank. Is that going to be heard? That's the magic question, as we are going to see Nerdsink possibly get caught out by that drop. If he moves too close to that barrier, he's going to get taken down by Sixer. No, he's not, because Sixer has backed out. Valley just peeking everything. Too much time spent peeking here by Athena as Sixer comes around and takes down Davin Atkins. There was that flank up white. It paid off very well for him. They need to watch out for this and have their flank drones being watched as Cheetah Den is down below. Again, playing a 1-speed, waiting for those flanks. Why would you not put someone who's going to play on sight on mirror? Cheetah Den takes down Nerdsink. How does Nerdsink not know that there is a big heavy mirror just walking right at him? That Sixer playing on Pixel Peak, taking that triple kill. Valley goes down. Henry B, last man standing. He manages to take down Zofia. Manages to take down Smoke. Or Mute, rather. But he's not going to be able to get up in time as Sixer. I think that was the 4K. Gets around on the board for his team, making it 7-6. And now we find ourselves in the position where both teams just need this round. Well, they don't both just need this round. Athena need 2 rounds in a row. Hey, thank you for the follow, Vrisks. Athena need to win the next 2 rounds. And King's Creed just need 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. Reading Room Fireplace is going to get played again. By Athena. This could be a huge big brain play for them, or it could backfire spectacularly. Spectacularly is actually the right way to say that. Correcting myself. So let's see how this is going to work out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, let's see if Athena can hold this together for 1 round to take us to max overtime, or if the King's Creed are just going to storm in and do damage. Cheetah Den playing his favorite IQ with the G8. He is going to be looking to gun. Sixer playing on Sledge for upstairs damage, so it looks like we are getting a plan here for a top floor take, get control of the top. Hey, Manny saving his Twitch drone, bringing that back. Hey, there we go. Hey, Typhlo is on. How's your drone doing? Yeah, doing good, thank you. Manny, not sure what's going on. There we go. Sees his drone, picks it up. Well played. Players are just running forward. I should have been looking for the spawn peaks here, but Athena, at this point, not looking to risk lives unnecessarily. Henry B might have tried something there, I don't know. Davin's going to come up and support him. Hatch above train is reinforced. That's not going to be an easy take. Habana can get that open, but it's not going to be a straightforward take here for TKC. Drone is going to spot Davin, so they know where he is. Stun grenade goes out as a player drops. That's going to mask the sound of the drop. That looks like Sophia, but Sophia is not in play, so it's probably Twitch. It's not Twitch. I don't know who it is. Cheetah Den is going to be sitting here just waiting to frag. Necro Instinct going to be backing out here. Valley just watching cams. Nursing just sitting here on white stairs, just waiting patiently for stuff to throw gas grenades at. Henry B sitting here on a default mirror window. Necro Instinct down below just roaming around, but is IQ still down there waiting? No, she's gone up to the top floor. We are getting an attempt here at a top floor control still, as Henry B is there on his own along with Davin Atkins, who's just come to join him, but Davin's going to back out. Manny's going to drone just as that mirror window gets taken down. Cheetah Den now has control of bar along with Sixer, who's going to take control of the back of bar. Henry B pre-firing, getting ready to duck out now. Cheetah Den just pre-firing every possible angle. He's thinking, wait a minute, why is this railing still up? Normally this is broken, I can't cross. Henry B drops back to sight. Manny gets taken down. C4 gets pulled, doesn't do any damage. 4v5. Advantage Athena, but top floor control is in possession of TKC. Henry B watching very closely, manages to take down Sixer. 5v3. Big plays need to come out here from TKC now, as Clazo is looking for some picks from up above. Cheetah Den going to be running around trying to open up some more holes. He is right above nothing as he opens that up, and that is going to do no use to him whatsoever other than cut off 90. Valley is roaming around. Henry B takes down Clazo. 2v5 now. Cheetah Den taking gunfire. Necro Instinct finishes that kill, leaving Typhlosion all in his own, and we are going to get maximum overtime here. 25 seconds. Needs an ace. Not going to happen, my friend. Not going to happen. So this is an Athena round. Didn't even get one. Henry B takes him down. Flawless round for Athena. Maximum overtime. And we see Athena moving over onto attack. And TKC moving back to defense. This is literally anyone's game right now. Last round. This is for all the marbles. The winner of this round goes through to playoffs and secures a spot in the second season. If you're Athena, you already have that second part, but they don't have the first part. King's Creed are playing for both of them, so if anything, stakes here are actually higher for the King's Creed right now. Sixer, 17 kills to 10. Cheetah Den, 15 kills to 11. Much more even spread there for Athena, as Kitchen and Service is going to get played by the King's Creed. We saw them play this site twice on defense. They won it once.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
If anything, they should have gone to Reading Room and Fireplace because they won it once. They played it once. 100% success rate. But I guess they feel like Kitchen and Service is just the more likely win. Let's take a look at the stats and see if they are right. As we look at the stats, 61% attacker favored. Well, we've seen the King's Creed defend this site now. If I just do some quick maths, 3 times. They've won it 50% of the time. By rights, by the rules of statistics, this round should go to Athena. Will King's Creed break that though? We see just players running upstairs madly. Cheetah Den heading right up to the top floor. Opening the hatch, getting ready for a C4 here. Classic C4. We know Den likes this, but you normally do it with Pulse. Is he going to get a pick? Nerdsync is actually going to repel, or looking like he's going to repel up there. He is going to repel up here. Nerdsync. Nerdsync. Let's get nice and close. There it goes. Nerdsync hears it. Did he see it? Did he shoot it? There it goes. Nerdsync manages to avoid it. Well done, Nerdsync. Henry B takes a lot of damage, though, at the hands of Cheetah Den, and then gets killed. So he managed to throw that C4, detonate it, and then get a quick frag onto Henry B. Well played to Cheetah Den. What more could you ask for? And that's a big gun off the board for Athena. Early advantage going to TKC. Typhlo's on playing back here, Kitchen Service, watching drones, or cams rather, not drones, because we don't have drones. There's no Mozzie in play. Davin Atkins playing on IQ, repelling up to the top floor. Knows it's clear, going to move in. Necro Instinct, droning train. Valley, droning top, droning in Davin. Davin knows it's clear, going to make his way down white stairs. Nerdsync on white stairs already. He knows even better than the drone of whoever that was. I forgot who it was now. Valley, that it's clear. So therefore Davin knows it's safe. Alright, so every player now from the King's Creed is down on site, except for Sixer, who's playing in coat check. Very common position for Jaeger, but Cheetah Den is going to move around into Small Bakery and back up his man there in coat check. As we have 3 players here doing vertical damage. Davin watching the flanks. Oh no! Valley tries to get that hatch open, but it gets denied by the electricity. Grenade is going to go off, take down that Electro Claw. Second set of Excaros are going to go out. That is not going to get denied this time. No, there is a second Electro Claw. No, there isn't. I'm lying. That's just a 2, though. That's not going to open it up. Valley has to pop it a second time, and that hatch will now get opened. Typhloazon is going to stay in SMWD position. That hatch is now open, allowing the freezer drop. 50 seconds remaining. 3 players on site. Cheetah Den goes down at the hands of Necro Instinct. Sixer still playing in coat check. Very strong position. He sees Nomad. He sees IQ. But he takes down IQ. Well played there to Sixer. 4v3, but Sixer is on 1 bit of health. Typhloazon takes a load of damage. Gas grenades go out. 33 seconds left to go. Nerdsync is in the freezer. Valley is coming down to Bar. Necro takes down Sixer. 3v3. 25 seconds to go. Necro gets refragged. 1 tap from Plazo onto the head. Is the call going to go out so we know where that was from? Nerdsync pushes in. He does a load of damage to Bandit, but not enough to kill him. Valley moves in, gets that kill. Clazo is down. Manny, last man standing. Diffuser is getting planted.
10 seconds left.
Manny is in. He knows where the plant is going down. He doesn't deny it. He tries to... Oh no, he goes for the knife and he misses it. Nerdsync gets that frag. Oh my word. Round Athena. Athena take the win. How does Athena get away with that? That is going to go down in history for Manny as being the time. I don't like to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. GG to both teams for an incredible game. Game of the week. I knew it would be. Wow.